you don't need to know Adam Ray. I'll get all into all that a little bit later. We're going to start the episode. Before we jump into Something's Burning, I wanted to show you this new Crackamico song that just came out. You remember Crackamico? We listened to one song of his before that had to do with Cracker Barrel.
Yes, I remember. Yes.
So it was the Crackamico Barrel. Well, now he just did a diss rap having to do with all those comedians doing that fucking comedy festival in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
You remember I was telling you about that? How Shane Gillis was the only true patriot, the only real American to turn that thing down. Now, you remember I told you how Tim Dillon was in that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tim Dillon got fired from it. Oh. Like the day that we recorded that episode, Tim Dillon got fired from it. Because he made like a couple of like jokes about Middle Eastern something or other, and they fired him. Which is funny because he'll ironically use that as like, well, I didn't want to do it anyway. You know? Like, because now every comedian that's on that fucking poster is getting so much shit because apparently, and this is news to me, call me uneducated, apparently the Saudis did 9/11. Apparently so. This is what they say. That the Saudis are the ones that were responsible for 9/11. So now this is the big narrative that's going on, is everybody's going, yo, these comedians are all fucking selling out. They're all doing shows for fucking Saudis, man. And Shane, when I went back and rewatched it. When he talked about denying the money for the show, he actually made a joke that I didn't catch the first time. He goes, I don't 9/11 my friends like that. And he fucking referenced that. So, like, now all these comedians are starting to get shit for it online to the point to where, like I said to you, I guarantee you Tim Dillon will use that as like he'll be like, I didn't want to do it anyway. I don't, the Saudis are, they're kind of fucked up people. So, but I wanted to start the show and play that Crackamico joint. And play the video, This song is probably going to be the intro song for the episode, so I feel bad the listener is going to be listening to it twice. Fuck them, Yeah. Oh, as always with the Crackamico joint, smoke them if you got them. I'm sparking.
Okay.
So, I can't do Crackamico without smoking a little bit of yerb. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of yerb.
Yo. It's Billy Burka.
Yo.
We get rehab money, baby. It's brutal.
Alla shaking Luigi Manjon.
Hey.
Bye feel Luigi Manjon.
Yo.
We getting rehab money.
Yeah.
We getting rehab money. I am a cock, I got a shitty black and white.
Yeah.
I am a cock, I got a shitty black and white. I like that, right? I am a cock, I got a shitty black and white. This guy used so much AI in this shit. It's so funny. Every fucking image is AI.
I am a cook, I got a shitty black and white.
It's brutal.
We getting rehab money.
Yo.
We getting rehab money.
Now that rehab money got them selling they souls. If they wasn't telling jokes, they be selling they hoes. They do anything for dollars, even say a prayer to Allah. Balaclavas on their faces just to pack out a show. Whoa, Chris Stefano, I had to let you know this festival might rest your soul. They colder than the Eskimos. The episodes you drop must not be making no sense. Mr. Ross only going cause there's no age of consent. Guess the roast master general demoted to lieutenant. I'm the lord of this land, I'm evicting these Jew tenants. Who didn't expect Tommy Buns to take the Saudi funds? Probably for a Rolex he don't give the kids a mommy none. No. Aziz needs this, I'm rooting for him in the end. Cause how could you get canceled for being a horny Indian?
Damn, dude, that's rough. How do you get canceled for being a horny fucking Indian? Look at the eyes on this guy. Evil. That's how you know you're actually evil. If you tell AI to make a picture of you and this is what it fucking spits out, you tell, let's go back. This is what it spits out. You go, hey, AI, make a picture of Aziz Ansari. He spits this out. This is Osama bin Laden, as far as I'm concerned, This is fucking Habibi, let me tell you something. You know what I mean? The guy blows up. He goes, let me tell you something real quick. As soon as you go, what's going on? You got my attention. He goes, Allahu Akbar. Blows you the fuck up. And this is you tell AI, make me a picture. That's evil. The computer knows you're evil. How does that happen? The computer knows this.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
And I didn't even know. Aziz Ansari, his whole thing, he got canceled for sexual assault. I didn't even know that. You knew that? You're shaking your head like you know. Do tell. This is your chance.
No, I mean, I just knew that.
What's the story?
I don't know the whole story, but I know that was like, it was some situation like that. But it was also at the time where it was literally everyone for everything.
So he probably just looked at a girl the wrong way.
It was right in that wave of like everybody was getting canceled for every little thing.
Did you get Me Too'd around that time? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody Aziz Ansari came over to you.
Hey, he's from South Carolina.
He was like, "Hey girl, what's going on? How's it going? I got a really nice car." I can't do it to Aziz Ansari. Aziz Ansari is like one shade away from Mark Norman. He's like brown Mark Norman. You know what I mean? The way that they talk. It's like if you're doing an Aziz impression, you're one fucking octave away from being, whoa, Mark Norman, whoa. You know? Pete Davidson. Look at this fucking, look at this schlub. Go ahead.
Yeah, but this one's probably funny since they're saying it's part of 9/11. His dad's like the firefighter that died in 9/11.
Funny that you mentioned that. Let's listen to the Pete Davidson bar. You're sharp this episode. I like it.
Ian is Pete Davidson. Made a lot of money, but I guess he ain't been saving none. Never forget. Well, I guess he forgot. Now he performing for the animals that took out his pops.
Hey, yo, what? You called it. You called it. Look at that. How do you do that? How do you step into the lion's den as a sheep who watched his own mother get eaten like that? You know? That's fucked up. Look, that's what a little bit of Kardashian puss will do to you. It'll wipe your whole fucking hard drive. You know what I mean? You forget everything. You go, wait, 9/11? What? That's not the numbers you used to call the cops? Well, you know, I thought I'm not recalling this 9/11. That's a good Pete Davidson impression, huh? I'm not recalling this 9/11. I'm Pete Davidson. I got big lips. I got a bigger cock. And the women love me.
Yo.
Does he even know? And shit, probably got bad friends like Sadi Santino and Hammer Robbie Lee. Pulled that little penis out on stage where he gonna be a goner first time out the country. Unless we count in Tijuana. I wonder why they can't.
Unless we count in Tijuana. You want me to tell you a little story about Bobby Lee in Tijuana?
Sure.
Dude, this guy goes on a podcast. This is back in like the early 2000s, late 90s when podcasting first started. And nobody realized that like when you said something on the internet that it actually lived forever and that people were just going to like record it if you're famous. You know, you can't delete it. Sorry. Like if you're famous, the second you hit post on anything, somebody's screenshot it. Like it doesn't matter. You got to think about if there's 20,000 people, one of them has got to have screenshot that, right? Like just on a whim, if anything. This guy goes on a podcast, starts talking about how he was in Tijuana just getting underage whores and how the one that he felt the most drawn to was the one that cried the whole entire time. Isn't that yeah, let's give it up. Bobby Lee likes him young. He likes him broken.
Yeah.
And he likes him in Tijuana. Now this is my man Tim Dillon. Tim, the wannabe patriot. The one who's going to use his firing as a fucking virtue signal to go, I never wanted to do it in the first place.
On Tim Dillon, probably cause they heard about the men that he been drilling. Not ratting, I'm chin-chilling, but what about Miss Whitney? Voice for strong women? Bitch, you gotta be shitting me. I remember you vividly, Simon D'Elia wickedly. You headed to a place where they treating women maliciously, beating the bitches viciously, physically dominating hoes. Silver lining, we can't see her body when it's draped in robes. She gon' fit right in with the ancient ruins. Hey Sebastian, what are you doing? They go for payroll, do whatever you say so. Kirsten, haven't you seen what they do to gay hoes? Squeeze you like your Play-Doh, on God, they'll murk you. Or maybe they invited you to make you wear a burqa.
God damn, that's scary. That's scary. That's like something out of Jurassic Park. Right there. One of the raptors, they go, ah! They're like hissing, yeah. Chris, what's his name? Chris Pratt. He's like, ho, 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 ho. You know the meme? He goes, ho, ho, ho. There's like 4 of these girls just all around.
Yeah.
He's like, whoa, whoa, calm down, girl. He throws a steak at her. He goes, here you go. Hits her in the face. And then next thing you know, she goes, ah. She gives him the fucking, fucking right in his face like that. Imagine that. That's a jump scare. That's a jump scare. That's an alarm clock. Imagine if they made alarm clocks that you wear on your eyes like that. The second you open your eyes, you go, I don't know, 5 more minutes. It's something. This just goes, and you go, holy shit.
You wake up in a mood.
You wake up fucking frightened for your life.
In a mood.
And you have all the adrenaline you need to get the day started. Because you're just fucking, it's dumped in you. You go, I honestly, every day, I don't know if I'm going to live or die. As soon as I wake up.
Mark and Sam, they might be drunk. And if they say the wrong thing, they might be sliced and chunked inside the trunk of a fucking cyber truck. Now this just don't seem worth a little subscriber bump. Chappelle turned down millions and went to Africa. Now we headed back just to hack for some human traffickers. Louis, please, you're selling your soul, brother. Used to think you was the GOAT, now you hanging with goat fuckers. How the fuck could Kev possibly need any more cheese? Another divorce? Jeez, stop fucking these whores, please. Saudi see this little midget, they'll chase him like Voorhees. When machetes hope you ready to drop to your knees.
Look at that. Look at that shadow on Kevin's face like that. Look at that. For those of you only listening at home, this part, we have a nice freeze frame of Kevin Hart. He's looking a little worried.
He is.
And his worry is coming from the shadow of the ginormous hog that is hovering over his face. It's a big hog. That's funny that you can get away with showing a dick on screen. It's just the silhouette of the dick. It's cool though because it's over Kevin Hart's face. That's where YouTube goes. It's okay. They go. It's fine.
Your knees. Oh, Billy Bird.
They go. It's educational. They go. It's fine. It's educational. You put it over Kevin Hart's face. They go. It's okay. They go without the face. We have to take away the dick.
Town hypocrite. I'll admit when you was dissing mustard, I ain't give a shit. But now you headed to a place they pay your wife to feel her hair. Hates white billionaires, loves brown trillionaires. You cringe ginger screaming out free Luigi. Sucking so much Saudi dick that you gon' need a squeegee for the cleaning of the semen and demons from.
Hey, yo, that's a bad look for Bert, bro. You cannot give Crackamico AI anymore. They have to take AI away from Crackamico. This guy's got Bill Burr with all this semen on his fucking mouth. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Bill Burr looking like this. He's looking rough. This is insanity. Poor Bill. And his black wife's got to sit at home and clean all that up. You know, she's like, I ain't never, motherfucker. She go, you come home looking like that. No. Everyone's always dogging on Bill Burr for having a black wife. It's not even that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Like, to have a black wife. It's like the second that someone has a problem with Bill Burr, they go, well, your wife's fucking black, dude. They it's the biggest insult in the fucking world, dude. It's so fucked.
Your opinion means nothing. Shut your mouth, fucking weenie.
Jeez.
I know it's people that sharing the same feelings. What a shame, all these lames with these hijacking plain villains. Shout out to Shane Gillis, a true American patriot.
He is an American. Look at that, bro. Shane Gillis, bro. I like how the AI made him thicker. You know, didn't it? But like not fatter. It made him like saucier, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like that's the saucy Shane. If Shane actually looked like that, the world would be in trouble. He'd be president. He'd be hanging out with Trump, shaking people's hands and yanking them in like that. You ever notice that? Trump goes to shake someone's hand. He goes, "Get over here." He fucking grabs them like that every time. That's what this guy would be doing with a glizzy in his mouth, a hot dog, treating it like a cigar. Shane treats hot dogs like cigars. You go. Pulls the cigar, pulls the fucking Oscar Mayer out of it. He goes, it's nice to meet you. I'm Shane Gill. You know, that's an American patriot right there. You don't need 4th of July to suck on a dog.
All these lames with these hijacking plain villains. Shout out to Shane Gillis, a true American patriot. Declined the Saudi offer because he knew that shit would make him sick. For the rest of y'all, enjoy your little festival. I really hope that they don't chop off all your breast and balls. Sorry guys, just being a broke hater. I'll just say congratulations and welcome to Al Qaeda.
I like, Look, everyone listening probably thinks that was my soundboard. It wasn't. The song ended with that explosion. I like how he threw in at the end, he goes, I'm sorry, guys, I'm just being a broke hater. Because that's what every single comedian in here will say to something like this. They go, oh, it's just nothing but haters in the comments. And you know what I mean? Meanwhile, this guy is spit every single fucking true fact about this situation that's been published fucking publicly. That's Crackamico. I like need to like get this show to a point to where I'm not working a stupid ass 9 to 5 so I can put more thought into these hit pieces, you know what I mean? Like this guy, this is his job. He's got all day to find out these facts, you know what I mean? I get off of work. I got a house, I got kids, I got fucking a couple wives, you know what I mean? It's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'll tell you, I might have some editing because I think I forgot to change to the clip view, but it's okay. We're going to move on to the next subject. So you remember we talked about Alex Jones a little bit, right?
Right.
He's going nuts, bro. My man is on the lam, dude. He's on the lam hard as shit. Look at this. We can't watch this whole thing. Look at this guy.
A lot of people say I'm a villain. In fact, they say I'm the most evil man.
Nice mustache there.
Yeah, that's a Hitler mustache that he's got going.
I see.
Right? You weren't expecting that.
No.
That nice young man that I just showed you talking about the frogs turning gay, you'd never expect the man to just bust a Hitler mustache out like this.
That's a Hitler mustache.
The way we all feel right now is how Michael Jordan's family felt when he walked out of the bathroom that one fateful day. You remember I told you about how he rocked the Hitler mustache for a couple years? Imagine being this guy's fucking kids. They're just learning about Hitler in middle school history class, right? Your dad, the most famous man in the world, walks out of the bathroom, black as night, Hitler mustache on his face. You go, whoa, you know what I mean? And when you're a kid, you're impressionable. So that middle school teacher's like, this guy was the worst guy ever. And then you come home, you go, my dad wants to be just like him? You go, I don't know about it. It's a little rough. But this is Michael Jordan we're talking about. Alex Jones. Can he get away with this? I don't know. Like, really, I have no idea. I know the
No, with the cat.
You don't think so?
It's like the on Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, the guy, the evil hand,
Yes.
the hand guy. Look at Alex's face, though. You trying to tell me this is the sweetest fucking guy that you've ever seen in your life?
He knows about that mustache.
He knows, of course, we all know. But this is the thing: is the mustache make him a bad guy? Him in particular. Hitler was a bad guy. He had the mustache. The mustache.
It's principle. Because he had it. It's associated with it. Just not supposed to do it.
The mustache was an extension of Hitler. Hitler made the stash. The stash did not make him. Right? We could say that's fair, right?
Yeah.
If Hitler would have shaved the mustache the day after it happened, if he would have went, you know what, I'm actually not feeling this look, and he would have shaved it off, and we would have never known him for the mustache, he would have still been just as bad.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So now it's obviously not the stash. It's the man. Right?
Right. Okay.
This is the same guy who outed the Epstein conspiracy. He told us about the frogs being gay. And depending on what kind of person you are, he shed light on the Sandy Hook situation. All right? You know? If you're not one of the victims, if you're not one of the family members, you know, then you like that. And now he's sitting here, he's petting his cat. Like,
A lot of people.
I've never seen and look at the cat's fucking losing it. He's petting the cat like as if the cat can just handle whatever. He's like about to break the cat's neck. He's like pushing the cat's top of its head to its back. Like the way that he's fucking petting this thing. And the thing's face. Look at the cat's face, dude. The cat is like fucking dying, man. Look at the cat's like, please, Alex, let me go, dude. Please.
A lot of people say I'm a villain.
Look at dude, if I pet...
A lot of people say I'm a villain, and we're just stroking the cat's neck.
Exactly.
Like,
if I were to pet my cats like that, they would pack up their shit and leave. They would run away from home. I'd never see them again. They'd lose their minds. He's
I'm the most evil man in the world.
Unsere Flagge zum Symbol des deutschen Volkes und Reiches erhoben.
But I don't feel evil.
Oh, he looked naked there for a second. You notice that?
Erhoben.
Why? He goes, but I don't feel evil. He just looks like he's only wearing this shirt.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, a lot of people are telling me I'm evil. I don't feel evil. He's not wearing anything from the waist down. He's just naked as fuck. I don't feel that evil. I do, however, feel a nice slight breeze against my balls for some reason. I don't know why. I can't tell you why.
But I don't feel evil, and animals like me.
Sieg Heil.
Yep.
Sieg Heil.
Sieg Heil. Now the pug is racist. This is not the way to get your message across. I honestly can't even tell you what this video is 11 minutes long. You think I sat through all this? As soon as I saw the Hitler mustache, I go, I have to cut to the next episode of InfoWars. I got to know the explanation behind this, you know? And I got it. This is what his show looks like. You know what the saddest part is?
Oh.
His set is so fucking insane for it to be wasted on him. Like, I fuck with Alex Jones, don't get me wrong, right? He has like the nicest, like one of the nicest sets I've seen. Every single fucking thing is an LED screen. Like the entire fucking back wall is an LED screen. His whole desk is a fucking LED screen. Like this is like top-notch shit here. And he's sitting there going, I just shaved my Hitler mustache the other day. Had a nice fat steak. And Al Qaeda is responsible for 9/11. You know what I mean? It's like a conspiracy theories. We're wasting this. Imagine if the Eric Andre show was performed here. You remember that? The Eric Andre show where he was fucking like destroying the set. We watched a couple episodes of it.
Okay.
Because I told you Chet Hanks was on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A yes and would be nice. Okay?
Okay.
She don't yes and my shit. I bet every single person listening right now is ripping their fucking hair out there going, why isn't she yes anding it? Fuck. No, I'm joking. I forgot what we were even talking. I wanted to hear the explanation behind the Hitler mustache. He explains it. Let's listen to this. This is Rich.
I don't know. Maybe I should, for a while, just as a social experiment, keep the mustache. Well, what's everybody think? I kind of like my goatee beard. You know, I've been just kind of experimenting. Everybody asked what that look was I had before. Who's the Marvel comic guy that has the knives that comes out of his hand? Like a wolf or Wolverine, yeah.
Like a wolf.
My hair is gray all right here and still brown here. So I figured I'd shave down from where it was brown, white. Remember, I did that for a while and it had that white and then into brown. People kind of thought that was interesting style. That was just me shaving and no, let's see what that looks like. And
you saw that little he went like, he goes, and then I said, let's see what that looks like.
Because he made a mistake, so he had to keep going.
He goes, eh. He goes, now we can keep going with the conversation.
People kind of thought that was interesting style. That was just me shaving and no, let's see what that looks like.
You saw that?
Yeah,
he goes,
yeah.
He goes, snap back into it. He goes, now we can continue with the story. I love how he's trying to make, he goes, yeah, I had a different style beard. And I was just, everybody loved it. And that was just me just whistling around with the blade. And I was just, woo, whatever. And then I just came across the Hitler mustache. I said, yeah, looks nice.
And this morning, again, I was about 5:30. I had complaints that my beard is prickly. And then I should, condition it, which I never do. So I'm conditioning it in the shower and all the rest of it.
Who's complaining about your beard being prickly? Your boyfriend? Yeah. Yep. Who's that? Your boyfriend saying that when you guys kiss each other? He says your beard's too prickly on his cheeks, Alex?
And then I'm going to trim it. I get the clipper out. And and Mushu, the ragdoll cat, jumps up in between me, give me a kiss, hits it, and he goes, "Wah," right down. I was like, oh my God. So I go, well, I got to cut my beard off. So
now you following?
Yes.
He's trying to do a new style. He goes, I'm going to bust out the trimmers and I'm going to put them on my face. And he goes to hit the trimmers and then his cat jumps onto the countertop, bumps his elbow, gives him a little meow, and fucking he goes, Bert. He goes, now I got to cut my beard. Where did the Hitler mustache? It's like, what?
That was the only logical solution to this.
The cat did it.
Yeah, the cat
Of course. You know? Imagine that. Your cat bumps into you. Next thing you know, you're killing Jews everywhere. That's what happened to Hitler. He was shaving at home, and his cat jumped on. And he went 999. He started freaking out. And then next thing you know, Holocaust.
I cut the beard off. I'm going to go with a mustache. And again, I was going to go hike with my workout partner, Sean Johnson.
His boyfriend.
He saw it, started laughing. He said, he couldn't quit laughing. And I go, what? And he goes, dude, you look like a pedo. It's ridiculous. He goes, you got to cut that off. He goes, here, let's call my fiance up and see what she thinks. So he FaceTimes her. She goes, yeah, you lose it.
Oof. That's rough. Sometimes when I see big people like that just going like doing shit like that, it's the funniest thing to me. So now his friend tells him he looks like a pedo. He just has the mustache. His friend tells him he looks like a pedo.
A what?
A pedo. You don't know what pedo means either? I bet you people who listen to this now, like this show now, have to like be like, holy shit, where did he get this one from? Because you don't know shit. Like, it's like wild. You know, I don't care. I'm like, to me, it's funny. But anyone listening has to be like, who the fuck is this person? And you're not even on camera either. So it's like, it makes it even weirder, you know, that you're like, what's a pedo? It's like, what the fuck do you mean, what's a pedo? That's like almost in the dictionary, that word at this point. It's short for pedophile.
Okay.
Yeah, pedophile. It's just the pedo. So the cat knocked he knocked the fucking blade, shaved his beard. So he goes, now I got to shave the whole thing. He shaves it just to the mustache. Now his boyfriend, the one who was complaining about his beard being prickly in the first place, is telling him, oh, you look like a pedo. You need to shave it. Okay.
And I said, all right, well, because we were going to hike around my house today. There's a big green belt there. I said, let me go in the bathroom. He goes, wait, don't. Go Hitler. At least let me see it. It'd be a great stunt as a joke.
I love how he's like, he does look at him. He goes, wait, go Hitler. He's having the biggest epiphany he's ever had in his entire life right now.
At least let me
look at him. He looks like Hitler. Like, you can't have this close-up shot like this with the camera and the fucking top of the White House behind you. Like, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You look at, like, this is crazy. And his whole thing was, he goes, well, people call me the villain anyway, right? So that's why I'm doing this. This is why he wants to stick with it.
Oh, okay.
But to make that claim, he's saying here that he only did it as a joke. His friend said, no, do the Hitler. Do the Hitler. It'll be funny. You do the Hitler. Now, the funny thing is, watch.
It'd be a great stunt as a joke. I started thinking, I was like, yeah, like a social experiment. Maybe just do it for a few days.
Yeah.
And I go trim it, walk back out of the bathroom. He goes, damn, no, we got to take this stash back, call it the Jones now. This is a good looking mustache. He goes, you got to keep that. So that's how this happens. I may keep this for 6 months, actually, because I'm already the devil. I'm already Satan. I'm already all these things I never did. And also, I've never supported Hitler. And I oppose all forms of totalitarian systems.
You know what's funny is, like, every Democrat would be like, well, this is you supporting Hitler. You know, you supporting Hitler. You got a Hitler mustache. Ethan Klein will see this and go, Alex Jones is a racist. He's a bigot. He hates Jews. He got a Hitler mustache. You know? And his fucking dude in the background would be like, yeah, man. Jew mustache, man. He's got a fucking Jew serial killer mustache, man. H3 is going to have a fit with this shit off of this. Now, is it justified? What does this say to you? You see a mustache like this. You don't have any profound feelings off of something like this?
Profound?
Anything. Like, you see this, I mean, does it look stupid? I mean, obviously, it looks stupid. It looks fucking
I feel like
dumb.
that's a dumb decision to make.
But it's based off of the social implication that you're talking about.
Yes.
is why you feel that way.
Yes.
Is it that hard to look past that and just go, is it a good fashion choice? Is it a bad fashion choice? Does it actually look good on him? You know, because this is what he's going off of.
Right.
This is the rhetoric that he's going off. He said, well, my friend.
I can't get past it being the Hitler mustache to say that it looks good on someone. Like, it's just a no from the shape of it across the board.
We did it for MJ. That's all I'm saying. Not one motherfucker said a word to Michael Jordan when he did this shit. Not a one. And that's not necessarily even the point that I'm trying to make. I don't give a fuck about that. I think this is the most funny shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I pray that he doesn't shave this off.
They said 6 months.
6 months. Let's make it 6 years, as far as I'm concerned. You know, I say keep it. I give Alex Jones my endorsement.
Did he have a full beard before?
I think so. I don't keep up with him enough to know. I know this is drastic. This would be like if I shaved to a mustache tomorrow. People would notice, you know, it's like that. It's not like it was a subtle change. I don't think that's the case. I mean, you even hear this guy comes out of the bathroom with the mustache.
Yeah.
His friend loses his mind, goes, you look like a pedo, right? You got to shave it. Oh, he goes, oh, well, what's better than a pedo? I know, Hitler. That's what's better than a pedo. Hitler. You got to keep it. As soon as he sees the Hitler, he goes, I love kids, but I hate Jews. So he goes, that one we can let slide. He goes, you can keep the Hitler. He goes, the pedo one, you don't want to give off the wrong impression now, do you?
I don't think Hitler is the worst totalitarian in history, but he's right up there in the top 3 or 4.
A man with the Hitler mustache says, I don't think Hitler's the worst one, but he's up there.
Mm.
Him and the Hamburglar from McDonald's. They're the two worst I could think of. Look, I just wanted to show you guys that. Let's give it up for Alex Jones, man. The Hitler mustache. I love that, you know. We'll be diving into a little bit. We got like some funny videos a little bit to break up the little monotony of it all, you know. We got some good stuff, but we're gonna be getting into this Something's Burning, dude. This is a good one. This Something's Burning. I love it. Let's see. Where's the time code right here? So I always get a lot of kicks out of watching Something's Burning. I have a feeling that you're starting to come around with the program too. Because Something's Burning. It's a decent watch. It's a decent watch if you're watching for the right reasons, right? Like if you're someone who's watching Something's Burning to get like the cooking out of it, it's like, first of all, Bert is not, these are recipes that are made, you know, the producers are coming up with them. They're helping half the way. You ever notice you watch an episode of Something's Burning? He makes a fucking, like, a loaf of bread from scratch. He puts it in the oven, and then the next camera shot, he pulls it out of the oven. It's a full fucking baked loaf of bread. You ever notice that?
Yeah. I mean, they're not on there long enough for bread to bake.
Nobody's fucking sitting there talking long enough for any fucking bread loaf to bake that I've ever seen. I'll tell you that much right now. So it's like imagine being there for the taping of that. The momentum that's lost in between conversation points, right? Because you got to go, okay, now we put the biscuits in the oven. Now we have to take like an hour break, right? Before we can get back on set to finish this out.
Right.
Meanwhile, Bert's drinking Bahama Mamas and shit, getting wasted as shit, turning redder than fuck. The next camera shot, he's sweating his ass. He's all sweating into the food and shit. You're just like, what the fuck is happening here? You wasted 8 hours of your day for this. For a fucking meal that you could have gotten at any food truck in Los Angeles. You could have got better food than this, you know? But Rob Lowe, as you'll hear him say in these time codes, Rob Lowe is a humble Midwestern boy. And those motherfuckers will eat just about anything. Okay? This is Something's Burning with Rob Lowe and Adam Gay. I will explain Adam to you in a little bit. Trust me. I didn't forget.
No, because I remember vividly, like, because I wanted to be an actor and like, oh, see that house? An actor lives there. Cool. I'm like, who? Martin Sheen. He's where is he? Well, he's doing a movie called Apocalypse Now, and he hasn't been home in 3 years.
God, dude. What? Just casually hearing that?
Yeah.
What a wild thing to work with him then later, I guess. But you developed a relationship with him, so
Yeah, with all my guys. Yeah.
Wait, were you was it all just for fun and games, or when you started to kind of like make these movies, you started then get into it and really kind of, want to learn more about how to make, like you'd shoot something, maybe watch it back and go, oh, cool, let's, figure out how to make this better and do.
Look, Adam, I can't take right now. The one thing Adam's tripping me up on in this is how much he's treating Rob like a famous person and him like he's not a famous person. Does that make I just articulated that stupid as hell. Adam is basically acting like he's a regular person around Rob. I understand he's not as famous as Rob. There's not many people who are. It's fucking Rob Lowe. I get it. But you have to act like you've been here before, bro. Like you can't. The faces that this guy's making is like he's meeting the most famous person and he's living in like Smallville, fucking, you know what I mean? Out there where Superman fucking landed. Like, come on, dude. You have to. This guy knows like so many fucking famous people. It's ridiculous. This is Kill Tony Guest of the Year. It's Kill Tony Guest of the Year. This guy's acting like this. Now, let me explain. You don't know too much about Adam.
About Guest of the Year.
Adam Gay. Adam Ray. You probably don't recognize him because every other time that you've ever seen him, he's dressed as somebody else. He has this show called Dr. Phil Live where he dresses up and acts exactly like Dr. Phil and does like a live comedy show podcast.
Okay.
He has like 5 different characters that he plays on Kill Tony. Like he'll go on Kill Tony as a guest. He never is Adam Ray as the guest. He's always some other fucking thing that he's playing. It's like, I understand, like, it'd be one thing if it was like character work and sketches that he's doing and shit. To go as a guest on somebody else's podcast, and every single time that you're a guest on their podcast, you're playing a different character. It's like, how afraid of being yourself are you? You know what I mean? Does it fucking really kill you that much to just be yourself for 5 fucking seconds, right? And then now you come to find out why he doesn't ever want to act like himself.
Yeah.
Because the second that he acts like himself, every famous fucking person in the world is like, he's like, oh my God, it's fucking Rob Lowe. It's like, dude, calm the fuck down, dude.
Guys. Yeah.
Wait, were you was it all just for fun and games, or when you started to kind of like make these movies, you started then get into it and really kind of, want to learn more about how to make, like you'd shoot something, maybe watch it back and go, oh, cool, let's, figure out how to make this better and do another home movie. And
we're very serious about it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I can only imagine what it would be like today with all the technology that we have at our fingertips.
Well, there's everything at your disposal. There's no, I was a young friend of mine's brothers in college, and he was asking me questions. I was like, dude, you have no reason to not be doing everything. Like, there's so many, especially in LA, where there's, whether it's, there's so many film students that just.
Look, he can't even get his thoughts together. He wants to relate to Rob, and then instead of just like, he takes over the whole conversation. Rob was literally in the middle of fucking, literally happening to be one of Rob's favorite words. Literally, Rob was in the fucking middle of telling a story. Adam wants to tell a relating point that takes over the whole conversation. And then on top of that, he's not even making it worthwhile because he can't gather his thoughts. What the fuck kind of shit is this?
Just want to make stuff to get experience and get reps. So there's
Steven Soderbergh made a movie on his fucking phone. Just to go out and do it.
Dude, 2 Girls, 1 Cup was shot on an Android,
It's crazy. It was.
I never knew that fact. Did you know that?
I didn't know that fact.
2 Girls, 1 Cup was shot in an Android. They had that good a camera quality back then. Androids.
I guess.
Because 2 Girls, 1 Cup, you saw like every piece of everything that was in there. You know what I mean? It was like very graphic, that one. You ever watch it?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you have. Yeah. Hey, you want to hear something crazy? I've never watched it in its entirety.
I don't know that I watched.
I've never watched it in its entirety. The second that they spread the cheeks and filled the cup, the first cup, I said, I'm out of here. I said, click.
Yeah.
That was it. Just like that. I made the mouse noise. I said, I'm gone. I disappeared. Now, here's the crazy part. We just got done making a joke about you, right? How you don't know much, right?
Right.
Rob doesn't know about 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Isn't that crazy? You thought that you seen it all. You thought that you think a guy like Rob Lowe would know Two Girls, One Cup, right?
Yeah.
Has no idea what this is like crazy to me. And then Adam wants to make a big deal out of it. He goes, mark it down. Write it in the history books. Rob Lowe's a fucking bitch.
More people know that than they do the fucking. But it's crazy. Like, no, Two Girls, One.
I don't think Rob knows what Two Girls, One Cup
Yeah,
is.
he does.
I don't.
Never mind.
Still, leave it like that.
Oh,
no,
God.
This is a great moment. This is television history, dude. Don't look it up ever.
The night we shoot the pilot of Rob Falls Off the Wagon, we'll show you Two Girls, One Cup.
Cheers, by the way.
I don't know how to react to this.
No, you're perfect. Never change.
Can I tell you, this is how crazy, like...
Look at that.
Do
Rob
you think he went home and looked it up?
What, Two Girls, One Cup? Fuck no, dude. It's Rob Lowe. He probably forgot both of these guys' names the second he walked out of that house. Like, as soon as Rob got into the limo and they shut the door, Rob was like, where are we coming from again? He's like he had no idea. He was like, I don't even know what this is. You know? I think that he's like promoting like a documentary on him.
Okay.
Now he's doing a Charlie Sheen.
Yeah.
And that's got to be the most boring document. Like, he's probably got to be the healthiest guy in Hollywood, no? I mean, his plastic surgeon's making him look that way. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, because they based his Parks and Rec character off of him.
Oh.
Like, it wasn't like just a character. Like, you know, he talks about it in these time codes. You'll hear him say, you know how in Parks and Rec his character said literally all the time? It was because he says that all the time.
Oh.
So they just based the character like off of him. So
That
if
works
that's
out.
true, I mean, he's not living this Two Girls, One Cup life. He's going home. He's eating like 5 cashews because it's after 6. You're not supposed to eat after 6. And then he goes to bed.
Atkins man.
Atkins man, exactly.
Acting is. This is how much acting's changed. I didn't realize.
Oh, that time code's over. Shut the fuck up, Bert. Nobody wants to hear about your shit. Now listen, this is crazy to me. It seems like nobody knows anything. Nobody's cultured. You don't know stuff. Rob Lowe's never seen Two Girls, One Cup. I mean, what did we just get done talking about before starting the episode? You'd never seen Trapped in a Closet. Anyone listening right now, this woman's never seen Trapped in a Closet.
I have now.
You haven't seen it all? I showed
Oh,
you. Know
well,
what it is.
yes.
You ain't seen it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna learn you. We're gonna teach you about Trapped in the Closet, dude. Oh my god. So, listen, Bert's gonna talk about how his fucking assistant, his personal assistant, just found out what the word etc. means. Etc. You know?
Yeah, etc.
How you can't hire somebody who doesn't know what that means. That's like Assistant 101, right? I feel like an assistant, if anyone was going to be using the words etc. a lot, it would be an assistant, no?
Yeah.
Like, Bert, I got the thing for you. I did the this, I did the that, etc., 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 right?
Yeah. Like, I got the list.
I did it all.
Yeah.
They would be the first people to use a word like that. How does a personal assistant... This twink is probably like 23 years old.
That's the problem.
That's not the problem. I knew what etc. meant in like middle school.
That's
though.
the problem with a 23-year-old now.
Today is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay. So it's the trans in schools is the problem.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I love that word, rue. Is it like a French?
And Rob doesn't know what rue fucking is, dude. This guy. Is that like a French? Is that like a rue? Is like a French? You've never heard the word. Okay. Culinary only started in France, bro. Every French term, or like cooking kitchen term, mirepoix, French. Fucking garde-manger, French. These are all the French pantry. You know what I mean? It's all French. This guy goes, I love the word roux. It's a roux. What is that? What is that? Ethiopian, that word?
A roux. I love that.
I didn't know he did that. Oh, shit. I roux. No wonder. And Adam Gay's over here loving it. He goes, oh my God, dude. Rob Lowe is the fucking coolest guy, man. I've been dreaming about this moment since I was a kid, man.
That word, rue. Is it like a French, like rue?
It's got to be.
That's street in French. That's not that.
What's your favorite word of all time, Rob?
Oh.
Do you have a word that you go...
They say all the time, literally.
For real.
That's what my podcast is, and that's my Parks and Rec character say all the time, only because I apparently say it all the time. I literally say it all the
time. I say literally.
Is this a thermometer?
It is.
Is this a thermometer? Dude, Rob Lowe is tripping me out right now. He's acting like somebody who's never left the house before. He goes, "What is this? A chair that I'm sitting in? Is this what they call these?" Rob Lowe is the only thing in he has a 25,000 square foot house. The only thing in it is a coffin. He's sitting in a coffin, and it's a red light. The whole thing is lined with red light. He goes, he's just baking in there, preserving, literally. I love that. Adam goes, "What's your favorite word? What's your favorite word?" Who asked it?
Yeah.
Who even asked a question like that? What's your favorite word? I don't know. There's only 8 million of them. It's hard to narrow that one down, dude. Literally. It's literally my favorite word is literally. It's like, come on, man. You got to be tripping. And then with the thermometer and shit like that.
I've never used one before, and I don't have my readers, so it's useless.
And Bert's never used one.
Okay, good.
I've never used a thermometer before. What world is this that we're living in? Rob doesn't know Rue. Adam's asking what Rob's favorite fucking word is, and Bert's never used a thermometer in his life. What is going on? Bert's production staff is like 90% woman. They all have to be freaking the fuck out right now. Because they go, if these assholes don't know what the fuck is going on, we are fucking lost. Like, they are probably fucking all running around bumping into each other behind the cameras and shit. Like, I have what is happening here? Bert goes, go ahead.
Bert's not surprising.
No. But Rob Lowe is killing me. He goes, "Roo!" He goes, "What is that, a thermometer?" It's like, dude, come on, man. Welcome to Earth, Rob.
Good.
There was an old Dane Cook bit where he would say, the girls that say literally, and they'd be like, always use it to embellish a story. Like, oh my God, there was a fire down the street, and there was literally 1,000 firefighters.
Yeah.
It's like, that would be insane. Can you imagine?
It was like literally, this is literally the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
My dad.
Is it me, or is like Rob, like he's playing the nice guy? Does it seem like that to you? It seems to me like he's playing the nice guy, but he really doesn't like Adam.
I could see that.
I don't know. I might be wrong.
Literally, this is literally the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
My dad. What would my dad's?
Like, hold on. Let's go back to that, because he starts talking, and it's like it seems like every time Rob says something to him, he immediately goes to look away. He's like, turn to Adam. He goes, literally, turns right over. He's like, fuck you, but spits. You know what I mean?
And they'd be like, always use it to embellish a story. Like, oh my God, there was a fire down the street, and there was literally 1,000 firefighters.
Yeah.
It's like, that would be insane.
See, doesn't his face kind of, it looks like he's almost like, yeah. And he's like
I'm annoyed. Shut up.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine?
It was like literally, this is literally the best thing I've ever had.
Yeah.
My dad. What my dad said I used to say all the time was, he used to get fucking livid. My assistant.
Livid is a great word.
My assistant just learned how to use the word etc.
Come on,
Kyle.
I swear to God. He called me the other day.
I love Rob. He goes, come on. He doesn't know what the word "rue" is. He's never seen a thermometer before. He goes, what's that? Is that a thermometer? It's like fucking actually has the word thermometer on it. And then one person has never used the word etc. And he goes, what the fuck? He's like losing his mind off.
He goes, I said, what are you doing? He goes, I just woke up, etc. And I go, no, that's not how etc.
Kyle,
goes.
dude, it's 3 or 4 things and then etc. You saying etc. so quick is very sketch, dude.
That's really funny.
Imagine after sex and
wait,
how was it? Well, I put the condom on, etc. Wait, what?
Now that's how the guy uses it. It's his opening line. What'd you do today, etc. He starts with etc. What'd you do today? Nothing, etc. Oh, really? Really? That's what it is? And Bert's having a time with this. Bert's like, ee! You know, Bert does that laugh. He goes, fucking starts screeching, etc.
Imagine after sex and
wait,
how was it? Well, I put the condom on, etc. Wait, what? Was it on? Yeah, etc.
etc.
Etc. Isn't that your name? No, it's Alexa.
You know the old story about Hitler, etc.
Oh, see? Poor form. What a cool thing. I just told a friend I haven't seen There Will Be Blood the other day, and I'm about to watch it. And he goes, I'm so jealous that you get to see that for the first time. And I go,
etc. That's what he should have said. I had a friend, he said there will be blood. I said, etc. Adam Gay. Now, this is why I really watch Something's Burning. We're about to move on to the time codes of why I really watch Something's Burning. I don't give a fuck about the guests 90% of the time. It's more, what I'm interested in is more or less, I want to see the guest's reaction to Bert's cooking, if there even is one, right? Because the craziest part to me about watching Something's Burning is almost every time, like I watch Something's Burning randomly. Like it's very random. I'm not watching every episode of Something's Burning that comes out, right? But for it to be random for me to watch Something's Burning, and almost every time I watch Something's Burning, Bert is either putting his fist in his mouth or like scratching his ass and not washing his hands. He's wiping his nose. He wipes his face with the napkin, uses the same napkin to wipe someone's dish before plating something. It's like, it's crazy. And what's even crazier to me is almost every time the guests never fucking say a word. Almost every single time. It's
so
like
sometimes people say something.
It's like once in a blue, you'll see people go like, yo, are we going to get like a new chicken or something like that? Like Bert just fucking wiped his ass with that one practically. Like, you know, it's like only every now and then. Like the closest that I've seen lately was Joel McHale. You remember Joel's like, can we cut into that one? And he pulls the knife out like this, like a little girl. He goes, can we slice that one a little bit? You know, this is like the closest I've seen in a while. But like the last time I seen it was like some comedian named like Tyler something. Bert coughed. He was like like that, and it was over the chicken breast, and it was around the Hawk Tuah era. And the guy was like, can we get a new chicken breast? Because Bert just Hawk Tuah all over this one. You know, it's like the last time I seen someone mention it. Almost never do they mention anything.
Did it get a new chicken breast?
They did not.
Okay.
They did not. When I watched that episode, there was no new chicken breast. They did not have one on standby.
Okay.
They did not have one on standby. If I was the producers, you have to have at least 3 or 4 extra dishes on standby. Because Bert might sweat into all of them. Like you have, yeah. It's like this is almost an inevitability at that point, right? So you have to have some standby chicken breast. You cannot have these things on the fly cooking chicken breast. You cannot do it.
I think it was Dr. Huizinga from Biggest Loser.
Who was that?
I think it was.
Give me more.
Hey,
give me
Rachel.
more Dr. Oz.
I saw like New York, Brooklyn, and then I also was like
Mehmet
German.
Oz, Osment, and you go Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Mehmet?
Yeah, that's
what
his
a
first
great
name.
fucking name.
Isn't that a great name?
There was a famous Adolf.
Yeah, there
that
was a famous Adolf.
No,
There was.
Oh my God.
How Hitler
Said it so sincerely.
There's a famous Adolf.
Yeah.
Adolf. This is, dude, how Alex Jones called this.
Hitler everywhere.
I think Alex is just tapped into the zeitgeist. Like it feeds into his veins like a hard line or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if this was like a coincidental thing. Rob Lowe talking about Hitler on Something's Burning, and Alex Jones shaves his mustache. If that's not a conspiracy, like, I don't know what is. You
I
know?
agree. Might be onto something there.
I think Rob Lowe might be connected to the Illuminati. You trying to tell me that this guy doesn't eat kids for fun? This guy. He looks young enough. All that adrenochrome that he's eating. These guys. Now watch, Bert's about to start doing some nasty shit.
No, but there's another one. There's another one.
Yeah, we got it.
We got it.
We got it.
We know what you're talking about.
Do I crank this up a little bit? First?
Adolf.
Just a titch, right?
The famous Adolf.
All right, so what I got to do is get this lukewarm. I got to make the biscuits.
Did you ever smoke weed, Rob?
Biscuits? I hated weed.
Why?
It made me paranoid.
Really?
This is what I'm talking about. Biscuits. He has to make biscuits. You gonna get these biscuits done in the time for a podcast to finish? If we were doing a 3-hour episode, that would be maybe you could get the biscuits done. You're gonna need at least an hour for the biscuits.
Yeah.
This isn't Pillsbury Doughboy. You know, he's not popping a can going, and then fucking he puts them on a tray. This guy is making them from scratch. You're going to need an hour.
Yeah, you're going to need
really bad. Hated it.
Like, just
look at that. Look at that. What is that? Appears to be an uncondomed hand in the soup broth. Okay. Now we all know what happens next. Anyone sticks their finger inside of a pot of something in the kitchen, where is it going? It ain't going up their ass, I'll tell you that. It's going right inside of his fucking mouth. Bert's gonna stick that finger.
A couple puffs, just
look at,
out.
and he like wiggled it. Look at that.
Why?
Made me paranoid.
Really
watch
bad.
him. Look at the entry. Look at the entry, right? And Rob is hot. Rob goes, literally? You're going to do that? Literally right in my face like this? You're going to do that? Literally with this thing right here that I don't know what it is? I have no idea what this thing. I've never seen this before. You're going to stick your finger in that?
Like just a couple.
And Bert's sitting there swishing the whole thing. He wants to make sure every fucking
getting all the flavors.
All the fucking shit is. He's swirling his whole finger in there. He has to stir the shit.
Couple puffs, just freaked out.
I was on Willie Nelson's tour bus once.
Oh my God!
And he, Willie.
Best weed.
What was that for?
I don't know. It just looks like warm milk.
It's what, to check to see if it was hot? That's what thermometers are for, buddy. You remember? Rob Lowe just taught you about one of them. What the fuck is happening here? This is why it's like stepping into the Twilight Zone when you watch this. It's like Bizarro Kitchen. You know what I mean? It's like, what is happening?
The best.
And probably the highest concentrate and just... Wait, that's how you started into the game?
No, but I already knew by the time I was there that I couldn't smoke.
Couldn't handle it.
But just the secondhand smoke, I couldn't... I got lost in the tour bus.
You hearing this? Secondhand smoke.
Now all the crab meat, he goes all with his hands with the crab. Dude, there's like 5 buckets to Bert's right that have like spatulas and plastic spoon scoops and ladles and fucking whisks and all these things. It's like, I would not touch a single thing with my bare hands if I had all the shit in that kitchen that this guy has. The assistance that he has. It's not like you're sitting there going, well, I don't want to wash that many dishes afterwards, right?
Right.
Like, it's good. Like, there's literally no excuse. There's no excuse. Bare hands and everything. He's got a $60,000 watch on. He's doing all this shit with his bare hands. You can't give people like that money. That they don't cherish shit like that. I had a $60,000 watch like that. My arm would be in a cast. A clear cast. I'd be like, you can see it. You cannot touch it.
I couldn't get out of the tour.
And Willie just smoked.
He smokes it like cigarettes. Yeah. And it was.
And the spoon's there. He now has the spoon in his hand.
But scraping it out.
And then he's going to scrape with his other hand. Okay.
Fucking brutal. I know. I was never a weed guy.
Well, he's not the brightest crayon.
I mean, I feel like
he's got to be somewhat smart. He's a millionaire. You know?
Lucky?
I always envision every fucking rich person they know something. They have to. Right? Wrong?
Hey,
I don't know.
Missing common sense?
He's missing something. No, you're right. I'm being naive. This is my naivete showing. Sitting there going, oh, just because he's rich, he has to know something, right? They're just people like you and me, right? Bert's just like you and me.
Yeah.
Any one of us would be in the kitchen doing this for our friends and family, contaminating their food and ruining every fucking bit of the cooking experience that we possibly could for them.
The reason I'm doing sea crab soup is because the first time I ever went to Low Country with my family, my dad's not like a tourist guy. He's like hey, let's go to the hotel. Let's stay there. We'll eat at the hotel. You guys want room service? Right. We'll watch a movie. Let's just sleep. I'm going to go for a jog in the morning. I'm going to play golf. And then we'll all sit in the hotel. We'll go to the pool. You guys want to go to the pool?
Yeah.
But we went, my dad very uncharacteristically was like, we need to get she crab soup.
I'm Hawkeyeing him right now. Like, I'm not even paying attention to jack shit they're saying. I'm just watching every move that he's making.
She crab. That's what I'm making, guys. She crab soup. And he goes, it is the best fucking soup, buddy. I've heard about this goddamn soup. And we went place to place in I think we were in Hilton Head and just tried she crab soup at every different place to find the perfect blend. And so I'm hoping
This is it.
that this is it.
What made the one you liked better than the ones you didn't like?
Well, it's a creamy broth. It's got a little bit of a kick, but it's almost like a vodka sauce.
Yeah.
It's like now in making it, I realized the roux is the shit. That's like
hand to mouth right there, hand to mouth. So much so, like you almost could hear his hand hit his mouth. Is how hard it had. Like what?
Now in making it, I realized the roux is the shit. That's like
what was that click?
I don't know. What does his hand even need to go to his mouth for?
I have no idea. That's the thing. It's like, why do it? Out of reflex. He goes, oh, I forgot my hands are clean now. He goes, licks his whole fucking you know what I mean? He goes, oh, sorry guys, I forgot.
Let me contaminate
I
some
just washed him. Let me contaminate him real quick. For what reason? And watch, you thought that finger dip was a one-time occurrence. It ain't.
I'm making basically mac and cheese. And then putting cream in it, and then putting crab in it with a bunch of vegetables. And I'm wondering right now if it's enough crab. That's my concern, is I want to make sure there's enough crab.
Wouldn't you want to err on the side of too much crab?
Great question, Rob.
Right.
Great question, Rob. Great question, Rob. Unzip your pants real fast so I can blow you into the table real fast. My name is Adam Ray. Great question.
So we're going to go more crab.
We're going to go more crab.
Have you made it before?
I've never made it.
Great. Now, are we all one of these people that's like, yeah, try some, like, you know.
Bert just got done stirring the soup with a ladle that has a scoop on it the size of a cereal bowl, right? And instead of using the ladle to get more crab into the soup, he goes and starts ripping fucking chunks out of the goddamn bowl of crab with his bare hands. This is the same hand that he dipped his finger in the milk with, right? I have yet to see Bert wash his hands. We have not skipped to another time code. We've paused it a couple times. I haven't changed anything. This guy's still going. Put his hand to his mouth in between that. This guy kissed the top of his hand. French kissed the top of his fucking hand just 10 seconds ago. Rob Lowe staring at him. Literally, you gonna do that? Literally in front of me like that?
If you went to a restaurant and you asked something on the menu and the chef was like, let's say it was Wolfgang Puck, and he was like, I don't know. Sorry.
He's not French.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
That was my memorized.
He's not French. I think he's Austrian.
So, okay, here we go. Do you
Give me the little girls.
Yeah, Judge.
How much for the little girls?
This is Wolfgang Puck.
Yeah. I want the little girls. Get the little girls.
At this point, he's only like playing with it. Like he's just like playing with the crab meat as if it's like fucking dirt. You remember when you were a kid, you just put your hand in a fucking thing of like dirt or like wet, like mud or something. You just
like or like
around
making the sand castle things with the wet sand, letting it like pile up on each other.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're just digging your hands in it for no reason. It's kind of like what he's doing now. Watch
girls.
This is Wolfgang Puck.
Yeah. I want the little girls.
Look at
Get the little girls on my plate. There you go now.
He's just like massaging the fucking crab meat at this point. It's like
maybe it's in too much chunks and he's shredding it up.
Okay, there's utensils for this, bro. I've when I cook ground beef, I don't grab it with my hands and crumble it all up, and that's how I go, okay, that's how I separate it. I do it with the fucking whatever I'm using, you know? There's utensils sticking out of the pot. You know, it's like, come on.
Wolfgang Puck is getting murdered for no reason.
Wolfgang Puck's like, I just tried to make pizza.
Yeah, he still hasn't pulled any crab out of there and put it in the pot yet. Since we mentioned it, still hasn't. He's still just crumbling it and getting it all stuck in his fingernails and all that shit. And then he's going to go to the pot. He's going to go and start getting it all out and putting it all in and flicking his fucking fingers and going.
Just wanted my sandwiches to be at the Hudson News. Wolfgang Puck at the airport. That was a big move for them.
Big move.
So if the chef comes out, he's like, I've never made this. I'm going to try it out. Do you roll the dice and let him?
Another finger dip. We get another finger dip. And of course, Rob Lowe is the only one who catches it because Adam's over here ready to gobble down Rob's balls the whole time. He's like, I was just loving him. I'm staring into his eyes lovingly. I wish I was in Dr. Phil uniform right now. Maybe Rob Lowe would respect me more. And meanwhile, Bert is getting another knuckle deep fucking finger poke in the goddamn pot.
Chef comes out. He's like, I've never made this. I'm going to try it out. Do you roll the dice and let him?
Look at this. This fucking guy, bro. This guy. Jesus Christ. Is anything sacred with him? Is anything sacred with him? He's just going, my germs on every fucking thing on the table. He has to poke everything.
For a kid who grew up in the Midwest, I will eat
I
anything.
did that. I kept rewinding it.
Okay. I was like, wait a second.
Imagine if he just kept dipping it over and over and over again. It was like 8 times he just dipped his finger in it. For no reason. Rob Lowe's looking at him like, literally? You're going to literally do that right now in front of me?
Yeah. I'll try anything.
Yeah, Ohio people know.
Look at that. And then this is a perfect timing. Listen to Rob. As Bert is dipping his finger in there, Rob's going, I'm from the Midwest. I'll eat whatever. I'll eat anything. You could stick your balls in the pot right now. I would eat the whole thing.
Made this. I'm going to try it out. Do you roll the dice and let him?
For a kid who grew up in the Midwest, I will eat anything.
Really?
Yeah. I'll try anything.
Ohio people know how to.
I mean, I don't know.
Ohio people. Adam couldn't even finish his thought. He just wants to say anything in hopes of getting a relatable moment with Rob. He goes, oh yeah, Ohio. Rob's like, Ohio? What the fuck? I said Midwest. Ohio. That's East Coast, buddy. It's East Coast, buddy. You know? Dude. Now look, we're about to jump into Adam trying to score big points. He's trying to score big points with my man Rob Lowe. You know, Rob is part of the crew. You know how old people say the crew?
Yeah.
The Charlie Sheen crew.
Yeah.
Him, RDJ, you know. Who is the other one? Emilio Estevez, I think, was Charlie's brother.
Yes.
You know. I think the dad used to hang out, too. Martin Sheen. He'd buy them whores or some shit like that. You know, there was one part that I almost missed in the doc that I caught. Apparently, Charlie Sheen stole his dad's credit card when he was 15, and that's how he lost his virginity. He ordered a whore on his dad's credit card. He said, "Swipe, just send that bitch over." You know what I mean? Charlie Sheen's wild, bro. That's how you know he's gonna be fit. If at 15 you're stealing your parents' credit card to order whores, you're either gonna be dead by 25 or you're gonna be famous as fuck. There's no other route. You know what I mean?
I can agree with that.
There's no other route. So now watch. We're going to watch Adam try yet again to have another relatable moment with fucking Mr. Lowe over here. Now, if one of the famous people that you really idolized was your favorite singer, let's say that singer was Taylor Swift, right? If you met her in some sort of formal capacity, you wouldn't start reciting her song lyrics to her, or something like that, right?
Right.
You wouldn't go I also have a long list of lovers and they might write my name. You wouldn't say stupid shit like that to her, right? Because you would go, she would be like, okay, yeah, as a song lyric. It's who gives a fuck, bro? What are you doing? It'd be weird. It'd be creepy. So if you're going to try to relate to an actor, you wouldn't want to just start doing impressions of their parts or their friends or people in their, it'd be weird, right? Adam missed that memo. He missed it hard as fuck. He missed it hard as shit.
Is there anyone you want to work with, Rob?
Yeah, for sure.
Who haven't you worked with that you're God damn?
Did you see Adam? He tried going me. Watch, look.
You want to work with, Rob?
Yeah.
Watch it. Watch. He's going to go with the hand like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Who?
Look at him. He goes, me. You want to work with Adam Ray? That's the guy you want to work with, Adam Ray. Look at Adam. Adam, shut the fuck up. Rob would like you so much more if he had not met you at this point. You know? Isn't it funny? Adam doesn't realize he's in this gray area right now where Rob dislikes him more now that he met him than before he met him. You know? All of Rob's expectations, even though he probably had none, because he's who the fuck is Adam Ray? They're all ruined. You're ruining all of them. By sitting there doing shit like this. Me. He wants to work with me.
Who haven't you worked with that you're God damn it, I kind of have that on my dance card. I'd love to.
I mean, so many. I mean, there's actors like and I love to. Downey and I have never
The
worked
most
together.
on the spot question you can't ask an actor that on camera. You cannot ask an actor that on camera. That's like asking a comedian who their favorite comedian is. They go, well, they're all just so good. I don't know. I just love them all. It's like they all are going to try to suck each other's dicks. You can't do that.
I mean, there's actors like and I love to. Downey and I have never.
Today, Junior. What's that from? Billy Madison. He goes today, Junior. I think that's Billy Madison. Look it up.
Worked together.
No way.
Love to work with RDJ.
Well, you know what? There's so many. We might do Heart and Souls 2. We might do Iron Man 5. Sure.
Well, now look at Rob's face. And so he goes, I don't know. There's so many actors I would want to work with. You know, maybe this guy. I've never worked with Robert Downey Jr., even though I've been friends with him for so long. Adam doesn't even no warm up, no nothing. He just completely cuts off Rob Lowe's story to go into the shittiest Robert Downey Jr. impression you've ever heard in your entire life. Listen to this.
You know what? There's so many. We might do Heart and Souls 2. We might do Iron Man 5. Sure. I mean, I'll call you. I don't know if you're, but you have to drink. So that's the only prerequisite. You have to drink. You get fucked up with me.
So good. Wow, that's you're taking me back.
I can't believe.
Oh wow, you're taking me back. He says. He probably had a phone call with Robert Downey Jr. earlier this afternoon. He goes, "You're taking me back. I haven't talked to." He's lying. It's awkward. He doesn't know what to do.
Yeah. Well,
this is not like somebody that Rob idolizes. This is a friend of Rob. Rob knew Robert Downey Jr. when in like middle school. Imagine somebody doing like if your fucking cousin's boyfriend started doing an impression of your cousin to you to try to relate to you. You'd be like, I got it. Like I know what she sounds like. Like you know what I mean? It's like What the fuck are you doing? All this to try to relate? I got to see that again because he's literally just cuts Rob off in the middle of this story to do the most cringiest thing I've ever seen happen on Something's Burning.
And I love to. Downey and I have never worked together.
No way.
Love to work with RDJ.
Well, you know what? There's so many. We might do Heart and Souls 2. We might do Iron Man 5. Sure. I mean, I'll call you. I don't know if you're, but you have to drink. So that's the only prerequisite. You have to drink. You get fucked up with me.
So good. Wow,
it's not bad. He goes, it's not bad. Adam sucking his own dick. Rob, look, I can't. This is flabbergasting. Like, I'm shocked that someone would do something so lame to me. It's crazy. How do you do that? How do you do that? I don't know. You know what else I'm realizing, too? I'm missing a time code. There was a time code that I had. But we're going to check out Bert pulling off more of these disgusting habits real fast. Dude, this is wild.
This looks fucking
it looks
great.
Like potato salad to me. What is it?
It's dough. And I think I might have put, I need my little bit of flour.
Yeah, that feels like there's no flour in it. I don't know anything about anything. Goes, that doesn't look like any fucking flour.
Rob Lowe goes, Bert, your dough for your biscuits looks like potato salad. How is that even possible? Bert has like frozen chunks of butter in it. There's still like chunks of powder he hasn't mixed together that well. He goes, it looks like potatoes. He's like, what are all the green squares in it? Are those like onions or something? What's happening?
Flour in it at all. For biscuits?
Well, I got a little liberal with the buttermilk. And I was like, yeah. There you go. Perfect.
Whenever I think about buttermilk.
I put some on there. Yeah.
I had a great friend who was a Texan, and he would always say, well, that girl had such a hot body, she made me want to stand up on my hind legs and beg for buttermilk.
And beg for buttermilk. That's like a song, like the chorus of a song or like the sample of a beat. And she begged for buttermilk. And it's like, boom. And she begged for buttermilk. And she begged for... Let's see if I can
girl
get that.
had such a hot body, she made me want to stand up on my hind legs and
right. So you go boom, boom,
beg for buttermilk.
Boom, boom, boom. All right.
Girl had such a hot body, she made me want to stand up on my hind legs and beg.
And you go oh, boom. Wait. Oh no, we went to a different tab. Wait. All right. Let's see if we can go back. Right. Boom, boom.
Eggs and beg for
buttermilk. We were just off. The first time was good though. We had it the first time. You beg for buttermilk.
Milk. That is the greatest.
Oh my God.
I got one hand now.
What's going on?
Where's my fucking wife?
I only got one hand. He has one hand the whole time. Yes, exactly. You're totally right. That was a good call. I like that joke. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. That was good. I'm slowly losing my mind. We've been recording for a long time now. I feel high. So this guy, imagine you've dipped your finger in the pot twice. You got the crab meat, all the, thank God everyone's, got no allergies. Someone had a shellfish allergy in this bitch. You're fucked. You've been touching everything. And now you're going to make biscuits, these sticky ass biscuits. You're going to stick your hand in every single fucking bit of it. That's insanity right there. Look at his fingers too. He has so much fucking shit on his fingers. It's insane.
Still trying to. Oh, here we go.
I have a question. I've been married going on 3 years, a little bit more. You're 30, you said?
Yeah. 34.
What do you got for me?
What I got for you?
Yeah.
What do you got for me, he says. I've been married for 3 years. You've been married for how long? What do you got for me? What are you talking about? What do you want, advice? Is that what you're asking? What do you got for me? This guy, Adam Ray. I can't believe this. Now, I want to skip ahead a little bit. I said I was missing a time code. I had put a time code in here called, Let's Eat to, show the food. And somehow the time code got lost in the sauce. But I wanted to touch on that because Rob starts getting, very, very excited.
Great job, Bert. Gotta be honest, man.
Bert.
Keep going for Bert, dude. Give it up for Chef.
Rob's like, I'll eat anything. Bert's hands and fingernails have been all inside every single fucking thing they're about to eat. He's like, he goes, this all has essence of Bert in it. He goes, good job, Bert. Thank you.
Great.
Why have you not opened a restaurant?
Great question.
Because he would fail every fucking health code inspection known to man. That's the only, that Bert could open a restaurant. If a passable health grade was F, Bert would open a restaurant. But they can't do that.
Because I'm better at comedy. My dad told me, dummy, you're lucky to be good at one thing. Do not.
Oh, I forgot if it's not in full screen, it plays like shit.
Try to do two things. He told me, dummy, you're lucky to be good at one thing. Do not try to do two things.
Yo, is my whole screen just fucking going crazy right now?
I think so.
No.
I'm not ready to cut a whole segment right now.
Keep it going for Bert, dude. Give it up for Chef. Kreischer.
Why have you not opened a restaurant?
Great question.
Because I'm better at comedy. My dad told me, dummy, you're lucky to be good at one thing. Do not try to do two things.
What is that?
Garnish.
Okay.
Ooh, Robbie don't like you garnish. You hear that? He goes, he goes, ah. He goes, what's that? What's that? What's that? He sees some green. Rob, I didn't know Rob would not strike me as one of them. You put a stalk of broccoli in Rob's face. He goes, like a vampire. He goes, get it away from me. So Rob sees a little bit of green. He goes, whoa. What's that? What's that?
Not try to do two things.
What is that?
Garnish.
Oh, look at how serious he is. Wait. No, seriously. What is that?
Okay.
Okay.
He doesn't like it that much. Now listen, this is how much he doesn't like this shit. All the Atkins stuff you were talking about? Yeah. He says this. He goes, I don't eat sauce or spices on nothing. He goes, you guys are garnishing shit.
Okay.
Not a big garnish guy, huh?
Not a big garnish guy.
The guy who doesn't know how to make small talk at the party. Hey, not a big garnish guy, huh?
It's Alan. I did a play once, and we did it. We put it up, and it ran for however it was running. And the director came back, and he gathered us all together and said, "I want you all to cut the improvements."
What?
Which is I think it's a great
direction.
Yeah, just cut the improvements.
Whoa, yeah.
And I feel like garnish, it falls into that category.
Really?
It's like that soup is probably fucking sick.
The soup is
Don't
crazy.
need the improvements.
The soup is...
Do you not put ketchup on your eggs?
Fuck no.
God damn, Rob is passionate about that.
He was.
And the funniest part is it took him a second to process that. Because like Rob's probably legitimately never even seen someone put ketchup on eggs before. So he had to like envision it for a second. He's like, wait a minute, that's like a thing?
Soup is.
Do you not put ketchup on your eggs?
Watch him. He's like gonna literally have to process this and then envision it in his mind. And then he goes, oh, that's actually the grossest thing I've ever even heard of. Then looks at Adam and goes, fuck no, I would not. That's fucking nasty.
Fuck no.
You see how it took him a second to like process. He goes, wait a minute, you do that? He was like he went from like normal to like he thought about it and then he got like angry. He goes, whoa, you do that shit? That's crazy. And then he's going to look at Adam and go, I don't want spices on any of my meats. I don't want none of that. And then watch what Bert does.
I put nothing on my meat. No.
Yeah, me neither. I was just kidding, Rob Lowe.
Me neither. I was just joking, Rob. Anything that you
Rob
like.
Lowe went with the whole name.
Yeah. Anything that you like, I like, Rob. You know, I'm Adam Ray. You know, I have trouble, existing in my own skin. That's why I play like 19 different characters on every single podcast I go on.
No. I put nothing on my meat. No.
Yeah, me neither. I was just kidding, Rob Lowe. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Can you imagine doing that?
Now he goes, I don't put nothing on my meat. Bert is putting 18 fucking grams of brown sugar and cinnamon spices and all over these fucking chunks of pork belly or whatever the fuck it is that he's... Rob's going to turn around and look at this and go, what the fuck are you even doing?
Yeah, me neither. I was just kidding, Rob Lowe. Yeah, dude. What the fuck? Can you imagine doing that? No.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, no, that was just me joking.
Wait, what is... Yeah, we got to get that on camera. We need an insert here.
Yeah.
Look at Rob.
What is that?
Check the focal length on this.
This is just a little spice. It's a lot of spice.
It's a lot of spice. For the guy that says he doesn't put nothing on his meat.
Do you have like a food wrangler for this production?
No, you know what we hired is a food producer.
Yes, I'm saying.
Oh my God.
They know what the fuck did they or not. That's amazing what they did.
This might be a two biscuit.
Ooh, Rob's excited. The Midwestern man who will eat anything. He goes, finally, I get to see what Bert Kreischer tastes like. He goes, I've been waiting for this moment since I walked in the door. As soon as I saw Bert, I said, that guy looks pretty delicious. He's red like a pig. He's hard like a pig. His belly, he might taste like a pig.
It's so fun. It's Christmas morning, dude.
This is amazing. I had no idea.
You didn't know what you were getting in for.
Not really. If Bert asks, I say yes. Bert and I are homies.
I put this on top.
Right?
Of course, dude.
I'll put it off to the side and you guys can make that decision.
He said something's burning and Rob's going to be here. And
we crushed it at the Santa Barbara Bowl together. Was that fun?
Yeah.
You guys did the bowl?
Well, he did the bowl and I just came up saying the anthem with him.
No way.
It was really fun.
It was really fun.
We got to do it at Dodger Stadium.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Pull my biscuit.
Gonna make that happen.
Eat something, goddammit.
This is where it's...
Wait, how about this? Let's audition. This is the she crab soup commercial. And so...
It's really fucking hot.
Two cameras.
I'm going to wait on this because it's too hot.
Really hot.
Well, I'm going in.
You know, eating when you act is a great trick because most people don't do it. Because
look at that. You seen that? I like that. Rob goes, I'm going to go grab some butter for my biscuit. Watch what happens.
Is a great trick because...
Look, now Rob's grabbing the butter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He goes, I could sure use a little butter for my 2 biscuits. Now watch what happens.
Most people don't do it.
Bert goes, nope. Bert goes, give me a slice of that. Right in the middle of the stride of Rob pulling the butter across the fucking table to him. And Bert goes, I think not. Doesn't even ask. He doesn't even ask. He goes, whoops, wipes his knife right in there. He goes, thanks, Rob. I appreciate you thinking about me. Fucking swipes his knife right into the thing.
Because
it's fun to have business, right? Brad Pitt and Ocean's always.
Now Rob forgets about it. He goes, well, that was ruined. It's that whole moment.
Looks so fun to always have something to munch.
Yeah, he's milked it for all it's
He's
worth.
milked it.
He really has.
Oh my God.
All right, where'd you put the mud? Did you put it on top?
Oh my God. It doesn't even need butter.
It doesn't?
There's so much butter inside.
There's no such thing as...
doing it anyway.
It's soft inside.
Soft inside?
It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
I can't take the way he eats, dude.
Nope.
He eats like a fucking herb, dude. I can't with this fucking guy. Who would have thought? Like Rob Lowe, you know what I mean? Like this is like a heartthrob from back in the day. And
Right.
he eats like that. He goes into fucking. He goes nump, 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 nump. And that was the worst part to me. It's him going like nump, 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 like he's like a kid or something like that. This is Rob Lowe, dude. Wasn't he like one of the Lost Boys or something like that?
I don't know. He's in that whole like 80s Brat Pack era.
Yeah, you should have seen his character in Californication. He played like a crazy rock star who was like fucking addicted to drugs and fucking women. You know, not too far off. You know, I bet. No, there's no way Rob Lowe's living a rock star lifestyle. He's chewing like that. He's not off a biscuit.
It's so good.
Oh, dude.
Holy shit.
No.
Oh my God.
He can barely get through that. He's not as good of an actor as people think he is. Because he's failing miserably. There's no way he likes this biscuit. There's no way. He goes, nom, 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 nom. It's the smallest bite.
Right. He doesn't really need butter. This is amazing.
I'm doing it anyway.
Look at Rob.
Going in for the soup.
Oh, Rob.
Do you dance when you eat?
You dance when you eat? Rob's one of them. You dance when you eat? Are you?
I get pretty excited about
You're shrugging
food.
when you, yeah.
Yeah.
You're shrugging your shoulders like you go like,
Yeah. I
You're
do.
one of those ones you take the first bite of the chicken tender, you go,
Maybe sometimes.
You go, I got me chicken tenders. I got me chicken tenders. Like that. That's not bad. I've never been a dancer for the food.
I mean, I just feel like I get pretty excited about food. I probably do a little wiggle and don't realize it.
I bet a lot of people out there do. You know,
I wouldn't put it past me.
to do a little jiggle wiggle when you get a little spaghetti. When you get a little spaghetti, you say, I'm going to wiggle like the pasta. Rob Lowe's a dancer. He wants to dance when he eats that food. He goes, I'm not, when he's chewing it and he's just dancing his ass off.
I dance. I'm like,
Rob, I'm trying to have a fucking meal, dude.
Finally, Adam wants to be a person when the food comes out. He goes, Rob, we shut the fuck up. I'm trying to eat, right? You know, you should have acted like that from the beginning. Maybe Rod would respect you. Now, he's not even paying attention. Adam says this. Rob doesn't think twice about it.
Dance. I'm like,
Rob, I'm trying to have a fucking meal, dude.
Rob don't
Can
care.
you just...
That bitch is pretty fucking amazing.
So it makes you dance.
You dance when you eat. That's actually a great
Where's my wife?
slogan for the soup or an old spaghetti face. Some sort of it makes you dance while maybe a McDonald's smoothie or something.
Makes you dance while you eat at the Ye Old Spaghetti Factory. Do you think they ever have they have union problems at the spaghetti factory?
Rob, I'm trying to.
Someone just stands on their.
Look, Adam still can't make the joke land. The first 17 times he told it, he thought maybe nobody heard him. Yeah.
Fucking stool with their apron and goes,
Says,
no more. And then they're like,
Oh, dude, this is insane.
right?
It's insane.
Awkward pause. Awkward pause.
Oh, dude, this is insane.
Right?
How long do you think after the second one he said before he says another word? He's going to say this is insane one more time, and then there's going to be a very long pause. How long do you think the pause is?
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Are we adding Mississippis? Do you want to add
Yeah, like full seconds.
So you want to go Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, right? Like that. Not that fast, but that's your call, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 4.
Okay.
I'm going to go 4. That's long. 4 is a long fucking
I think
pause.
3 is a long
3
pause.
is a long pause. All right. Let's hear it.
It's insane.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
It's insane.
You got it. You nailed it. Long ass fucking pause, right?
Yeah.
Rob Lowe likes the Bert soup that much. He goes, Bert, you really stuck your foot in this one. Is that what they say? Is that how they say that? They go, you really stuck your foot in this one, Bert.
He almost did.
He stuck his whole body in that fucking thing. Bert took a bath in this fucking soup. And Rob is lapping this up. He goes, this is insane. Literally insane. It's like his character from fucking Parks and Rec.
Oh, dude, this is insane.
Right?
It's insane. It's insane.
It's so good.
Dude, it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm not. This is. Wow.
See, now Rob, I'm calling Adam Rob now because of the joke that I'm about to make. Now, next time you see Adam on Kill Tony, he's going to be Rob Lowe. I can almost guarantee you, dude, this guy is going to do a Rob Lowe in the next couple months. I fucking guarantee it.
Okay.
He's acting like he wants to be Rob. Rob goes, "This is insane. This is insane." 6 months later, he goes, "This is insane." And then Adam's going, "I have no words. I have no words. It's like, what do you even say? This is the most amazing."
It's so
Dude,
good.
it's so good.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm not. This is. Wow.
You're not Rob
You
Lowe.
gotta try it. It's so fucking good.
It's spot on.
It's creamy. It's hot.
It's got enough kick.
It's got. I was just about to say it's got enough kick.
But you wouldn't kiss
Now, anything Rob says, Adam's like, I was going to say the same thing. It's all the same. Let's give it up for Adam Brad. Let's give it up for Bert as far as I'm concerned. Like I had said before, he had really stuck his foot in that one. You know, can you believe that? My man. I didn't think we'd stick to that Something's Burning that long. Let's end it with a little bit of Charlie Sheen. We were going to had some funny videos, but we got to end with Charlie Sheen is on the Impulsive podcast. I mean, could you ask for anything more at this point in life? Like, I thought Charlie Sheen on the Joe Rogan Experience was good. Charlie Sheen and Mike Malak in the same room is like, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better in your entire life. So, seeing as how we're running out of time, let's jump right into the segment. This is the intro.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen on the Impulsion podcast. Look at that happily married couple.
I don't think I've ever seen this intro.
This is the intro to Impulsion.
This is hilarious.
Is it not? Logan looks so happy. Logan and Mike married.
Yeah.
Together. Mike's like, I think he's due in like 6 months. We're having a baby boy. We're naming him Jeff Wittick Jr.
Winning!
Oh, Jesus.
We are winning!
No way you're starting with that. Oh, boy.
No, because we are, dude. My brother says that all the time. Yeah, because
Imagine that. You're Charlie Sheen. You've only heard that joke a 1,000,001 times. On top of that, it's the one thing that people use to point out the downfall that you had, right? The public humiliation that you ended up facing. Losing 2.5 Men, all that shit. You're sitting there going live on Facebook, talking Tiger's Blood and the whole nine. You haven't even sat down yet. And the host is going, winning, winning. Remember when you were a crackhead? You remember all that?
winning!
No way you're starting with that. Oh, boy.
No, because we are, dude. My brother says that all the time. Yeah, because it's your brother.
And then for him to try to go, my brother says it all the time. As if that was a Jake Paul joke. Why would Jake Paul say that? Because of Charlie Sheen. It's all roads lead to Charlie. This
winning!
Guy.
Oh, Jesus.
We are winning!
No way you're starting with that. Oh, boy.
No, because we are, dude. My brother says that all the time.
Yeah, because it's your brother. Do you want to know what I said to him from a relatability standpoint? It wasn't winning. It was I also have loaded into a single needle before. And he said, hey, man, when you're down to one needle, what the hell else are you going to do?
Look at that. And Charlie's getting touched up over there. Charlie is winning. Charlie's the only I've never seen an impulsive guest get touched up the second they sit down. I've never seen it. I've never seen anything like this. And Charlie's like a baby. He's like staring into space. He's like, and the girl's like touching his hair up. He's like if someone's holding like a toy, you know how they hold a toy for the baby and the baby gets like lost. Charlie's like, the girl's like fixing his hair.
One needle, what the hell else are you gonna do?
Look at him. He's lost. He's out and he has no idea. He goes, what's the name of this podcast again? I'm out there. Who's got my pacifier? And then Mike, the funniest part, Mike goes, you say winning to relate to him, right? I want you to hold on to this. He goes, you say winning to relate to him. You know what I said to him? I said, I too have also loaded crack and heroin into the same needle and banged it out into my veins before. That's what I said to him to relate to him. I said something real to him, man. It's like, that's what you going to relate to somebody like that? You go, we're both drug addicts. That's your opening line? That's crazy to me. I could be at a rehab reunion and I would not open with that line. I'm also a drug addict. That's crazy to me. And that's the level of like psychopathy behind Mike Malak. The want to like fit in, to be liked by other people, right? Like only someone who is that insecure with themselves is going to dig that deep to try to find something to relate to somebody else with. You can't let it happen naturally. Like the opening line is not supposed to be relatable. It's through getting to know someone that you start to form those things, right? It's like you don't start out best friends. Nobody starts out best friends. And that's what Mike wants.
Everybody's best friend.
And Mike wants to be a best friends with everyone right away. He goes, me and Charlie can really fucking hit it off. Now, hold on to that. When he goes, I too have also done heroin and crack in the same needle before.
This could get off the rails, dude. Dude, I can't believe it. Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen. What the fuck is going on?
Wow, this is a trip.
Dude, this is crazy.
Welcome to Impulsive, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
We do these PDFs with our producers before these shows start, and over the past couple days, we've been looking at this thing.
He's like me. I'm hitting this thing constantly when I'm ready. If you can't accept me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. It's all crackling into the mic and shit.
I don't even know where. I mean, dude,
this is one of the craziest.
This
PDFs
is one of
I've
the
read.
craziest things I've ever seen.
Okay.
From crashing, make believe plane crashes with Cage, beating Michael Jordan at basketball, Platoon, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Addiction, 100 Million on Escorts, Men, Girls, shootings,
Ice Cube up a butt.
Ice Cube up a butt.
Ice Cube up the butt. Yeah.
Do you have the preeminent rock star actor story? I can't. Like who has a crazier story than you?
If they do, I don't think they're still with us.
Good point.
Yeah,
Good
right. I mean, that's
Good
what
point.
I'd have to assume. You know, is this mine?
Is this mine? Charlie goes, is this mine? Every prop on set, he goes, are these all mine? He goes, you guys, did your team bring these here or did mine? Logan owns the company. That's Logan's company, Prime. He goes, did your team bring these or mine? How about these lights up here? He goes, are these mine too? Can I have these? Look at Logan's face. Logan goes, you're right. You have done more drugs than everybody in the world. Little does he know, Charlie's about to hit him over the head for a prime. He goes, give me that.
Right. I mean, that's
Good
what
point.
I'd have to assume. You know, is this mine?
Do you want that?
Yeah, or is it just?
No, it is yours
Is
if
it
you want
set
it.
dressing, or can
No,
I?
no,
fuck-
you
I-
can
I
have it if you
fuck
want.
with
It's
it?
an
Right
energy
on.
drink.
Awesome, thank you.
Do you like
Is this set dressing? Dude, are you kidding to even ask that? Logan couldn't have asked for better fucking promotion. He goes, I got Charlie Sheen to drink a prime on the show. Logan's sitting there in his mind. He goes, this is the most winning shit I've ever seen. Charlie Sheen drinking a prime energy on the show.
I do.
Yeah, dude, caffeine's
Yeah.
great.
You okay with stimulants?
I mean, yeah. That's an affirmative.
There's 200 milligrams in there.
Oh, there is. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
don't chug it.
We made the can big so you could sip it over time, and I like the flavor. So, like, yeah, and it's
Cheers.
It's a slow drip. Cheers,
Right on,
Charlie Sheen.
right on.
It's just absolutely insane.
Well, we've been talking about doing this for a while. Yeah.
Yep.
And then I kind of went. I didn't ghost and I didn't delete, but I went quiet on the text thread that we had started.
Yeah,
How many people were on that?
I think
Like,
just us and
like 4?
Frenzy, yeah.
Okay.
It was like 4. I love how Charlie goes, yeah, man. How many texts were on that, man? It's like 4 people. So now look, Mike, his whole thing, he goes, oh, wait. I'm sorry. There was something coming up with that. I almost forgot about that. Something was coming up with that. We're going to have to skip ahead a little bit to get back to where we were. There was something coming up, and I almost forgot it. And this one was good.
Yep.
And then I kind of went. I didn't ghost and I didn't delete, but I went quiet on the text thread that we had started.
Yeah.
How many people were on that?
I think
Like,
there's us and
like 4?
Frenzy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe one more.
Were you,
I don't think I was on.
You were left. You were left.
I was
out
left.
of
That happens to
What
me
the
a lot.
fuck's up
Kind
with
of
that,
like
man?
with this company too. I'm
I
left
got
out
left out.
No, it's not true. He has phantom equity. And by the way, when I say phantom equity, I mean like a really small amount in Lunchly right there. Like
Okay.
it's almost an amount that you wouldn't even want notice. But
What is lunch?
Lunchly is a lunch kit, a better for you lunch kit we made to compete with Lunchable.
Charlie's a fucking PR guy's wet dream. Dude, Logan's PR dude is in the background jacking his dick so hard right now. He goes, he picked up the Prime. He's drinking it. Oh, fuck. And then Charlie goes, what's the Lunchly? Logan's PR guy's like, oh, shit.
Mike's disappointed his shit's not out there.
Yep. Mike goes, damn, if only I had some death breath on the... If only I had one of my 10 out of 10 burgers. Charlie's eating the burger in the middle of the podcast. Charlie's like, what other product placement you got? I'll do them all. It's fine with me. I'm cool, man.
You know Lunchables? The little like, it's like a little like snack meal kit.
Yeah, I mean, if it's like the last fucking thing in the pantry, you'll eat a Lunchable. I mean, I've eaten Lunchables, like, on a road trip.
Yeah.
Exactly.
After smoking too much meth. You're just like, this looks good.
Mike going back to the drug talk. This is Mike again trying to relate to Charlie. He goes, I too was a drug addict, bro. Watch how this blows up in Mike's face. Watch this.
He's really leaning into the drug side.
Look,
we're just starting right there. Yeah, man.
I think
even Logan and Charlie going, this is where you're starting this right here. You're going to start our relationship like this. Okay. That's the kind of guy you want to be. Mike's like, it's cool, man. Just take some of this death breath. Make your breath fresh.
So he was addicted to heroin for 10 years. So I think he feels like he has to.
Yeah, that's our. I think that's going to be our connection. Well, maybe the sex side. There's probably a few places we can relate to each other.
Is there?
Imagine that. Imagine that. Looking at Charlie Sheen and going, we can relate to like how many people we fucked. Charlie Sheen's fucked half of the women population on Earth. And imagine being that delusional. You go, we can relate on the drugs, the sex, remember the last time we talked about Mike, I was telling you how he has to like signal out to people. I got billionaire friends. I got this. I got breath death. I know these people. It's like every time.
Yeah, but some dumbass at a bar would sleep with him one time.
I mean, the fact that he actually is a millionaire, there's going to be tons of dumb women out there that are doing it. You know what I mean? That's the thing. To brag about something like that is crazy to me. I don't know if it's like, am I just being a broke hater because I don't got the money and I'm not fucking hoes? Is that what it is? Because I just think to be like rich, right? It kind of almost is implied you're going to be able to get women, right? Like you'd have to be pretty bad at being rich if you can't, right?
Right.
Because this is the thing. If worse comes to worse, you can buy them, right? I mean, so you either have to be like inept or you're bad at being rich. It's one or the other. So it's like a cheat code. It's like if I'm playing a video game, I got like the unlimited health, and I'm sitting there bragging about how easy it was to win the game, right? It's kind of like, on top of that, Mike is like 60 years old. It's like, let's be real here. We stopped bragging about stuff like this in college, my friend. I'm 36. I don't go around to my friends and go, man, I fucked the crazy. It's like, what are you talking about, bro? If, as a matter of fact, like if I was bragging like that to friends of mine, to guy friends of mine, they would be like cringed out. They'd be like, really? You bragging like about, we don't want to hear about you fucking. Like, it's cool. We get it. You know, it's like, you're an adult, bro. Calm it down. And again, this is all coming from the want to be liked, right?
Right.
9 times out of 10, you try to force this kind of shit, it's going to blow up in your face. This is how it's going to happen.
You know, heroin's the one drug that I never did.
Look at Mike. Mike goes, damn, dude. That was the whole thing I had to like relate to Charlie Sheen was the fact that we both did heroin together. The first words to come out of Mike's mouth to Charlie, he goes, I also did heroin and crack in the same needle before. Charlie just gives him like a generic answer. He goes, well, if you only got one needle, you know, what are you going to do, right?
Yeah.
He didn't say, oh, I also did it. He just kind of yes-anded Mike. And Mike still leaning into the drugs to the point to where like Charlie goes, if I don't put an end to this, it's never going to stop. He goes, hey, man, did you actually watch my documentary? I've never done heroin before, bro. Like, calm it down, bro. It's like, that's got to be heartbreaking to a guy like Mike Malak. It has to be.
Looks like it a little.
I know it does. Mike is like, if only I had that violin song. It's like, this is what Mike needs.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday.
Mike's like,
And
heroin,
now,
bro.
You can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
I love that time or that little fucking sound bite. I've been singing that all day. I've been going, darling, hold my hand all day long.
How come?
How come, he says. That's the first question. Somebody says to you, I've never done heroin before in my life. That's the question that you ask back. How come? What do you mean, how come? Is that not insane? I don't know. There's 1,001 reasons. I'm not a piece of shit. Let's start there. You know? I didn't want to ruin my life. I was still Charlie Sheen after all. It's like, imagine that. Mike doesn't care. Mike goes, it's whatever. I was just banging heroin back in the day. I lost my will to live. Charlie's doing like Ferris Bueller's Day Off and shit like that. And Mike's like, well, why never do the one drug you know would ruin your life and make you lose everything? It's like, I don't know. I had shit to live for, maybe. It's like, what are you talking about?
Well, that maybe the sex side. There's probably a few places we can relate to each other.
Is there? You know, heroin's the one drug that I never did.
How come? And do you regret that?
And do you regret that? I love that. Charlie goes, nope. Imagine.
What?
It's a crazy question.
Yeah.
It's insane. Do you regret never doing heroin?
Well, it's interesting. I don't regret it because I kind of made a decision, and I didn't even know what it was based on. I hadn't done any research and didn't really have a ton of data. I saw heroin as I would do it once and die, or do it once and then need to do it every day for a long time until I died. You know,
which is exactly how heroin is. Like, he pretty much nailed it. Like, if you've known anyone with that type of problem in their life, that's exactly how it is. They either do it once and there's fentanyl in it and they go goodbye, or they do it to where it ruins their life and they have to get immense amounts of help to fucking get off of the shit. And then Mike pulls out of this little public announcement right here about drugs. He goes, yeah, if you're going to do drugs, you know, do them like this.
Mr. Sheen, if what you had been doing in the 80s and 90s was today, you would be dead.
Easily.
Yeah. Because there's a real crisis out there, a real epidemic with fentanyl, and it's wild.
Yeah, no. My ex-wife, Brooke, her fiance, this like terrific guy named, well, I probably shouldn't say his name, but anyway, he, you know, successful businessman, decent dude, terrific athlete, put together, young, 33, whatever. And just in and out of rehab. And he went to a place and he wasn't ready to settle in. And he scored a bag from one of the other inmates, one of the other clients, you know, and went into the bathroom and just jammed the giant rail and was dead before he hit the floor.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Happens all the time.
I know, right? Yeah. And like, and it was almost pure fentanyl, you know, so I can't even imagine. And it's like, you know, I talk to people today or younger kids or whatever, and I tell them, look, man, this is not, you know, you can't party like Sheen because it's not. I said it's Russian roulette in a Smith 649 with 4 bullets.
Yeah,
you know. That was for the gun enthusiasts out there. Yeah,
went over our heads.
No, not mine. I got it. I got it.
This might be a weird CT.
I got a revolver too. Logan. Logan has no idea what Charlie's talking about. He just wants to act cool. Charlie said the most specific gun I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't even know what that gun is. Logan's like, I got a revolver or two. I could imagine that gun being nothing like a revolver. It's like a space alien gun. Like, you know what I mean? The thing fires plasma rays and shit. Logan's like, I got 7 of them at home. Oh.
TA for the beginning of an impulsive episode, but if you are partaking in any of those activities, please get test kits and test your stuff. I know it's like
I mean,
a
they
crazy
sell that
topic,
shit on
but-
Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, you can like
there's
test your-
test kits out there. There's
to take that.
See, Logan's so far removed from like drugs. He goes, you can test your drugs now? He goes, I didn't even know that. Now you can test them. So Mike's like, dude, if you're going to do drugs, get the test kit. Make sure it's real pure, 100% crack, before you do it. He's like, just make sure it's good. And instead of, which Logan's about to do now, instead of just going, hey, man, no one should do drugs, For all the kids out there listening, no one should do drugs. It takes Logan. Imagine Logan Paul being the voice of reason in the goddamn room. That's when you know you've really lost your way. If Logan Paul is the one saying sensible shit in the room, I mean, how far have you flown away or floated away? That's like, now you're way too far out. We can't get you back. If Logan's the one saying the reasonable shit, you're gone.
That even a step further.
Don't do drugs. Yeah, don't do drugs. Sorry for the
drug.
niche
there you
audience
go.
out there.
And it's funny for the niche audience. Mike's like, for the niche audience, do the drugs, just get test
It
kits.
actually is. Just be safe about
yeah,
it.
I mean, yeah, the math is.
Mike's still trying. And the funny thing is, this show just got licensed to the WWE because Logan,
Right.
So that's where Logan's coming in. He goes, whoa, you guys talking about, we're a WWE show now. He goes, guys, can we not about the drugs? You sitting there talking about fucking test kits and shit. I'm selling Lunchables on the fucking table. Obviously, kids are watching. We're advertising to children. Can you guys stop with the fucking drugs?
Well, you brought Charlie Sheen on there.
I know. It's so fucking funny. It's like you brought the wrong guest on here, buddy. That's like bringing a bag of heroin on to be a guest and expecting Mike to act cool the whole time. Mike's going to be licking his lips trying to fuck the bag the whole entire episode. This is my favorite part, Charlie's vanilla custard. Charlie goes, I got vanilla custard. Dude, it's so funny. Hearing this is so funny. So Charlie, you seen earlier, I even mentioned it. Charlie's been vaping his ass off the whole episode, right? 20 minutes in to the episode, Charlie finally goes, is it cool if I smoke this thing? 20 minutes into the episode, he goes, is this all right if I smoke this thing? He's been huffing the fuck out of the goddamn thing. And then just the shit he says after, and he goes, it's just tobacco. It's just tobacco, right? He goes, it's vanilla custard. The way he says vanilla custard, he goes, it's vanilla custard.
You're a real down ass dude.
You cool in here?
Yeah.
Is it cool? He tries to be like slick about it. He goes, you all right? He goes, you're not going to tell your parents or nothing like that, right?
Yeah, it's also
Charlie's chucking. Charlie's still got the drug mentality in his mind. He's still like institutionalized. He's like, keep it on the down low, but like, is it okay if I smoke this shit in here? He's like, you guys okay with that? You cool?
You were a real down ass dude.
You cool in here?
Yeah. It's also
It's
this is not
it's
a
just
studio.
nicotine. Just nicotine.
No, yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
It's vanilla custard.
It's vanilla custard. He goes, just make sure everyone knows it's vanilla custard. That's the funniest fucking thing I've ever. Vanilla custard. Anytime, that's a creme brulee. Is basically a vanilla custard.
Yeah.
He's basically smoking creme brulee right now. The way he says, I love that. He goes, it's vanilla custard. Sound like Adam Ray doing a Robert Downey Jr. impression. He goes, it's vanilla custard.
Just nicotine.
No, I'm sure it's fine.
It's vanilla custard.
So you vape.
Mike's losing his mind off of
Why?
that. Mike's hear that vanilla custard. He goes, oh my God. Which I'm not gonna lie, I'd be right there with him. The second that I hear Charlie Sheen say vanilla custard, I'm out. Like I'm shooting through the roof like a rocket. I'm laughing my ass off, dude. All right, so we're gonna end this segment and the show on this. I had to bring up this part. Obviously, the last time we covered Charlie, it was with him on Rogie. And he starts flashing back to Rogie. He goes, I was forgetting all my lines. I was like, he starts talking about his episode on Rogan. I was dying off of this. I was like, dude, it's so funny because it's like, it's almost like when you're like watching a movie and they say the name of the movie in the movie or something like that. Or it's like you're like talking about something and somebody else mentions it a couple days later. You're like, we were just talking about that. It was like that when I heard him start to go, yeah, so I did Rogan the other day. I was like, what? I was like, here we go.
Otis.
But there was that other thing. Did you guys see Rogan?
Yeah.
Peace.
Okay.
Look, Logan, he goes, yeah, we saw it. Logan's lying his ass off. Logan ain't watched not even a minute of that fucking episode.
But there was that other thing. Did you guys see Rogan?
Yeah.
Peace.
You seen him live?
You seen the thing where I kept forgetting that one thing?
Yes, I did see it.
So
I
embarrassing.
did see that part.
Can you imagine, like, you're finally in front of Joe. You're like, hey, man, I got this really cool thing. Yeah. Fuck. It'll come back to me. And then he's like,
That's not how I remember it. I remembered it like Charlie just spaced out, and it was like, and you know how like in the movies when like somebody gets hit with like a bomb, it goes like, like they got tinnitus or something like that. I remember it, Charlie spacing out like that, and it was ringing in his ears, and that song was playing in the background real faint. That was like, all the people see familiar faces, what a place. You know what I'm talking about? It's like that, and he's just like, and Joe's like, Charlie, Charlie, are you there? And he goes, oh yeah, let me write it down. And he goes, I forget how to write. He goes, I forget how to spell. He goes, I can't breathe. I forget how to breathe. I'm Charlie Sheen. I'm losing my mind.
cool thing. Yeah. Fuck. It'll come back to me. And then he's like talking about something. I'm like, hey man, it came back. He's like, okay, go for it. I'm like, that left again.
No.
Do you know what a panic that was? That was so embarrassing. I felt so just fucking lost. I felt lost. And I started sweating, and it was
He was lost.
Yeah.
If Charlie was driving a car in that moment, I feel bad for everybody on the road.
I wonder, so he just started doing these little podcast things, going around doing the tour.
Yeah.
I wonder how his last one is going to be compared to the first one.
I know. I'd be curious to know who. I wish that these people posted the podcast schedules as if it was a tour. You get what I mean? They go, I'm going to be on.
That is what they're doing, yeah.
It's exactly what they're doing, but it's so it's not as put together as you might think. It's a lot of times these I can't tell you how many podcasts I've listened to where the guest goes, what day is this coming out? They don't even know. The host knows when it's coming out, but the guest, imagine going on a show and you don't know when it's going to come out. That's crazy to me, right?
Yeah.
I would go, no, I'll do it. I just need to know the day that you're going to release it because I might want to post stuff on social media that's going to point people in that direction. There might be something. I'm obviously on there to promote something, right? So it's they don't do that. So the point that I'm making is to actually strengthen or to kind of piggyback on what you just said. It would be it'd be nice if they posted it on a website, how a comedian would post his tour dates and be I'm going to be on these shows and this is when they come out, so that we can see which one was the first one he did and then which one was the last one he did. Because by the time when he's at the end of this podcast tour, he's going to be like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
He's going to be he said walking off stage and shit. He's going to be the vanilla custard. He's going to be dying, dude, by the end of this shit.
That was awful.
Did you ever find the thing?
He's into something, and I'm paying attention, and it does come back to me. So I pick up a pen, and I start writing something down, and he says, are you writing down that thing? And I'm like, you betcha.
Great.
Isn't that great to get called out by Joe Rogan? Why doesn't anyone just tell him to mind his own business? That's what I would do. I started writing something on a pad. Joe starts asking me questions. I go, what are you, a fucking psychiatrist? You want to know what I'm writing down right now? You have to figure this shit out. Nobody tells that to Joe. And Joe's like the first guy to go, I like it when people act like, regular around me. Like when they just act like themselves. No one acts like themselves around Joe. Charlie Sheen. This guy stuck his dick in more women than Joe's seen physically in real life. This guy is stumbling in front of Joe. Nobody acts like themselves in front of Joe Rogan. Isn't that some shit? Charlie Sheen has to write down the shit that he's thinking about saying in the next half an hour in front of Joe, because that's how much Joe ruffles his tail feathers. He's sitting there, and this is the thing. It stuck with him that much that he's bringing it up on Impulsion with fucking Logan Paul and Mike Malak. Isn't that crazy? If I met Joe, I would look down at the top of his fucking bald head and, pat it and go, thanks. Thanks for coming. We're cool. We don't need that over here. This guy.
I'm not going 0 for 3, man.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
So that thing was that I told my manager on the phone from rehab, if I go back for seasons 8 and 9, it's going to go horribly wrong. I said those words.
Okay, so that's a good thing. Remember, we didn't get that info out of him during the episode of Rogan. Rogan was like, "What are you writing down?" He's like, "I just wrote it down. I can't even read." He goes, "I can't tell you." I don't remember hearing this point on Rogan.
I don't remember.
I just remember Charlie going and floating away into thin air. He goes, Joe's like, "Bye, Mr. Sheen." And then as soon as Joe reels him back in, they go, "Charlie Kirk just died. We can't promote any of your shit. Sorry. Sorry, guy. Sorry." The book, the documentary, can't talk about none of it. The greatest man in American history has just been shot in the neck. Sorry. So as far as I'm concerned, that's about as good a place to end it as I've ever seen, You look at you. You got fucking Goose in your hand over there. Cat's all ready to rock and rumble. So that'll do it. Until next time. See you guys later. Goodbye.